Today is the day. Valorant is now officially out, and I'm sure you're just as hyped as I am because this game is about to be poppin'. The game's gotten a facelift and a lot of marketing in the meantime, and I'll be going over everything you need to know to get up to date on this huge launch patch, so don't go anywhere. Hey everyone, it's Quatch Daddy here, giving you some more tips, tricks, and guides on all things Valorant so you can suck just a little bit less. If you want more videos and guides like this, be a homie, and drop a like, sub, and comment your thoughts on this and what you'd like to see next. So there's a lot to go through here, but I'll try to break it down as quick and simply as possible so you can get into game and smack your enemies. And speaking of getting into game, there is a brand new way to do that in the new mode called Spike Rush. This mode is for when you want to get into game as quickly as possible and just squeeze one in before school, on your lunch break, or whenever you need to. Spike Rush takes the core gameplay elements of Valorant and shrinks it down, with it being first to 4 rounds instead of 13. Everyone will also be given a gun every round, and everyone on both sides will have the same gun, making things a lot more interesting and fast-paced. The maps are the same, round times have been shortened, and attackers are now also able to all plant. There is no specific spike holder. There are also different orbs on the map instead of the usual ultimate orbs that apply effects such as speed boosts, decaying HP onto your enemies, and so on. This is great for picking up different orbs, agents, and just getting a better feel for the game. If you are a new player, this is an excellent way to get a better feel for how the game runs. In addition to Spike Rush, there's also a new map called ASCENT, which is based in Italy and it's a 2-site bomb site featuring new elements that haven't been seen on the other maps before. I will be making another video going through ASCENT's little nooks and crannies, so stay tuned for that. Now onto REYNA. REYNA is Valorant's new agent and a spicy one at that. She's a feast or famine agent that is entirely based around getting a kill and fragging hard. I won't go through a full guide on her in this video, but I'll give you a quick synopsis on her kit. Her abilities are based off of soul orbs, which are dropped by enemies that REYNA kills. She has to get the kill in order to receive an orb, which means that assists do not count here. Her Q, being Devour, allows her to devour an orb and heal a significant amount, allowing her to also overheal if her health exceeds 100 here, temporarily. If her ultimate is on, however, this also casts automatically and the soul orb is not consumed upon use. Her E, being Dismiss, allows her to take the soul orb and also become invulnerable for a short amount of time. If her ultimate is on while she casts this, she also becomes invisible. Her C is her non-kill reliant ability called Leer. It is essentially a positioned flash that will stay in place for a few seconds, and all enemies who look at it will be blinded for as long as they are looking at it. REYNA's ultimate is called Empress, which dramatically increases her firing, pullout, and reload speed for a decent amount of time. I'd guess 10 to 12 seconds. The duration resets on kill and procs the other effects I was talking about earlier. There's a lot to go through, so feel free to go back again if you need to understand her. She's a very spicy agent, and it'll do wonders for you to know how she succeeds before she runs us all over. Now onto some patch changes. This section will be all the updates Riot has done for the launch patch, including some balance on agents and maps, and some fixes. Sage's heal cooldown has gone up from 35 to 45 seconds as it was way too oppressive before. Her barrier orb now has 800 HP instead of 1000 and now only lasts 30 seconds instead of 40, and it will now also show up on the map for your allies. Sage has been needing some nerfs as she's been by far the most valuable agent, and it still is, so this is good to see. Now onto Raze. Her blast pack max damage radius has been reduced from 2 to 1 meters. It seems that the blast pack was doing too much damage to enemies even though it was more of a utility spell, and Raze has been toned down in this regard. Onto Jett. Her Cloudburst smoke duration has gone up to 7 seconds from 4, and Tailwind, which is her dash, breaks Cypher tripwires after being revealed, which is more a minor thing. The smoke increased duration is massive here, as it allows Jett to actually bring a level of utility that can be helpful for a team, and with her level of damage that she provides, she can actually be a more viable pick now, especially in the higher tiers of play. Moving on to Phoenix, he's received a lot of buffs, especially all across his kit. Blaze being his wall, the duration has increased to 8 seconds from 6, and the tick rate for its damage has been changed along with its healing. So for the damage, instead of dealing 15 damage every 0.25 seconds, it now does 1 damage every 0.033 seconds. And the healing now heals, instead of healing 3 every 0.25 seconds, now heals 1 every 0.16 seconds. This does mean that the wall healing has been reduced from a total of 69 down to 50. Hot Hands tick rate has also been changed from 3 every 0.25 seconds now to 1 every 0.08 seconds, and now which means that Hot Hands can also heal for 50, making his whole total healing capacity up to 100 by using both abilities. Curveball, being his flash, now has a longer duration, going up to 1.1 seconds from before being 0.8 seconds, which is actually massive. Run It Back, being his ultimate, now also automatically reloads all his weapons when he comes back or respawns. Overall, these are some very nice buffs to Phoenix, which should put him in contention for the higher tiers and levels of play, and considering that he's such a fun agent and easy to pick up, this is really nice to see. Onto Omen, Paranoia, which is his flash, is now an equipped ability and does not cast right away when pressed, and its hit detection is now better, especially in closer ranges. Dark Cover, being his smoke, now has a new way to place the smoke, bringing up like a new interface, allowing him to enter what's called a phaser world that allows him to see some funky stuff and through walls to get more precision to place. You can still use the old method as well if you need to have faster cast times. Shrouded Step, being his basic ability TP, now indicates where he is going on the minimap for additional clarity. And From the Shadows, being his ultimate, can now be cancelled in terms of its teleport portion, but it still used all of its ultimate points. But this still means that it can be used as a vision denying and baiting tool. These are essentially a lot of quality of life changes for Omen that give him more resources to work with and will make the agent much more approachable. I found that he might have been a little bit hard to follow at first, but this will make him a lot easier to understand. And now onto the changes for maps, only being split here. They've opened up the mid area a lot due to a lack of potential counterplay on the attacking side shown here. This will mean that mid control is more important on the map and will give more resources for attackers to work with. On top of all this, Valorant has received an overall facelift, as you might have seen, and the game finally looks like it has the polish it needs and looks like it's ready to go. I'm extremely excited to be going into game here, and I'm sure that you are too. Let me know if this video was helpful and what you might want to see next. Alright, no more talk, let's get in game, boys.